Colleagues, I will proudly be supporting this bill, not because of anything to do with sexual organs or anything else. I actually had a real-life experience with a child that I was teaching. I happened to be teaching swimming. And the child was at the time the child started with me, was a male child, and he was 6 years old. And he was having much difficulty relating to other children. He was having much difficulty in the class that I was teaching. And this went on for several months, and in fact, well over a year. And finally, his mother realized that the child was really having trouble with, at that point, his sexual identity. And once the mother was able to figure that out, after much heartache and sorrow, including threats for the child to kill himself, threats for the child to harm himself, the mother finally figured out what was going on with the child, and then did finally get the child into counseling so that he could then start to live as a little girl. And he became Ariel, changed his whole approach and his dress, and of course he was 6 years old, so it was the beginning of a transition. And when she became Ariel, she completely changed, and she became a happy child. And the mother came to me at that point. We were discussing it. The mother came to me and said, "I am so happy that I have my child. My child is no longer threatening to kill herself. My child is no longer threatening to harm herself. She's getting along so much better. And I am so happy. My heart is so full." That mother and that child suffered for well over a year because they did not have access. They were not well off. They did not have access to the counseling and the medical care that they needed for that child. So when I vote for this bill, I'm going to vote for it for Ariel, because I don't want other children to have to wait so long to get the counseling and help that they need to become their true selves and to really live their lives in a way that they're healthy and happy. Thank you, Madam Speaker.